The final thing that I want to say, why we are weary and we are tired, is we say, forget God, I'll do it myself. Forget God, I will do it myself. Jeremiah 2 verse 13 says, for my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water, and hewed out cisterns for themselves, broken cisterns that can hold no water. Living water, two broken cisterns that cannot hold any water. We have forsaken Him. If you read this whole chapter, and maybe the chapter before, you realize how God wanted to remind the Israelites on how they have forgotten and how they have forsaken Him. Earlier in this chapter, he says it. Jeremiah was known as a bearer of bad news throughout the book. Probably a lot of people get depressed when they read that book. But this part is saying that, listen, you have forgotten. Earlier in this, you have forgotten who God is, in a nutshell. And then he arrives here and says that they have committed two evils. They have forsaken me. And then to just explain how ridiculous this forsaking is, he's saying, me, the living water. And what is the ridiculous thing that they do? They go and build cisterns that hold no water. Well, we can look at this and say, Israelites, sis man, how can you do that? Huh? This God who brought you here and took you through this and fought for you, you have read the books, you have witnessed, your father told you that He parted the seas and He has rained down manna from heaven and guided your people with a cloud of fire. Your ancestors have told this story. They have told you amazing and wonderful stories, and you have also witnessed yourself what He has done in your life. How dare you forsake Him? But then the Holy Spirit will tell you tonight and say, how dare you forsake Him? How dare you forsake Him for cisterns that hold no water? Many of us are busy laboring as we speak on cisterns that hold no water. You look at your career and say, this I will find fulfillment, and this I will find security, and this I will find life. But it's a cistern that holds no water. You look at your spouse and say, I'm going to marry this person and they are going to give me life. My security is there. They will not break my heart. They will not what. That's where I find my happiness. Is a cistern that holds no water. I'm going to build a business so great that no one will tear down, and I will have money and I will help the poor and I will do blah, blah, blah. But it's a cistern that holds no water. I'm gonna study so hard. I'm gonna reach levels higher than most. I'm gonna know more than most, and I will be respected more than most, and I will be important to many. But that's a cistern that holds no water. And this is what the Holy Spirit is telling us tonight, that listen, all these things that you are looking for fulfillment and to quench your thirst, are cisterns that hold no water. You have forsaken me, living water. This living water will appear again when Jesus was speaking to the woman at the well. He says, drink from me and you will never thirst again. But that's after he explained how she went from marriage to marriage, from man to man. Maybe in looking for fulfillment is a rat race. You are running and running and running, and you wonder why you are tired. You are not drinking from the well. You are not drinking from the stream of living water.